Pokemon Presents July 22nd, 2025. Is it peak or doth it stink? Well, that depends on your definition. Some people like Garbodor. Hi, I'm Tri, and at the sound of my early morning alarm, I eagerly turned on the Pokemon Presents livestream as I prepared to go to work. I was exhausted and I think there was a DJ Pikachu. Was that a fever dream or did that actually happen? Regardless, right off the rip, we got to hear from R&B singer sensation Chris Brown, who talked about the Pokemon World Championships that will be held in Anaheim. It features, of course, the different Pokemon game tournaments like the TCG, the video game, Unite, and Pokemon Go. Still, that's a different Chris Brown. Low-hanging fruit, Tri. Low-hanging fruit. Next, we gotta look at some new episodes for Pokemon Concierge. I always forget this show exists until they pop up in these presentations, and I'm always super upset I haven't seen it yet, because it genuinely looks so good. We also got a show from Ardaman Animations announced, aka the people responsible for childhood memories such as Chicken Run, Wallace and Gromit, and Shaun the Sheep. Fun little fact for you on Shaun the Sheep, he used to be in these shorts specific to the Nintendo 3DS, where they actually utilized the 3D function for these various animations. And I know Nintendo and the Pokemon Company are separate companies, but I'm curious if that's maybe how some of these conversations started happening. Anyway, I think this is going to be just a jolly time based on the teaser we got, and even though I'm not the biggest Sword, Shield, or Galar fan, obviously the studio is based in the UK, and I think Farfetch'd is one of the greatest things about that game. Okay, for this next part, genuinely something that is super exciting to me, even if I won't be able to go ever in my lifetime. Pokepark Kanto. And when I heard this, my little Mankey brain went straight to Pokepark Wii Pikachu's Adventure. Absolute goated game if you were 7. I was 7. But this is no weird Pikachu sim video game, it's a real-life amusement park in Japan's Yomuri Land as a part of its own special section. And literally 3 days ago, Discord community member Neonite brought up, what gimmick should a Pokemon theme park have? Having us vote between an exclusive park gimmick or Pokemon Go peripheral. I emphatically voted for the former and said the exclusive could be like Pokemon Go, but instead of AR, it's hidden animatronics or even visual projections of actual Pokemon like their version of Hidden Mickeys. Find and catch all Pokemon they'd have in the park. And it has come to pass. Yeah, I called that. I may be a psychic type, and I may have used Future Sight. Oh, is that another vision coming? Gen 10 will be peak. But yeah, essentially this is what we envisioned when Pokemon Go landed almost a decade ago. Pokemon in the real world. And to be able to get that in a forest area with a town and gym is just so cool. I'm also curious to see if these will be animatronics or just how far they're going to go into making them feel lifelike. Japan, if I ever pull up, I'll be at Pokepark Kanto. We then of course got our Pokemon app updates. This is always my least favorite section because I don't play many of these apps anymore. I do however play Pokemon TCG Pocket and it was nowhere to be found in this presentation. Really strange choice, Pokemon Company. The actual Pokemon TCG got an update about Mega Evolutions that I'm sure will cost people lots of money. Nice. After that we got a brand new app. Minigame puzzle Pokemon the Game. I already thought of a way better name than Pokemon Friends. You ready for this? Kangaskhan Academy. Right? I cooked. Anyway, it seems very basic and meant for children. I also can't help but see that you win plushies for beating these little levels, and that just seems like advertising for the real thing. Like I can see the boardroom where the execs are like, Pokemon plush sales are down 7%, what do we do? Make an app for children where they win virtual plushies, they'll have to buy them. We got some updates for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet for Nintendo Switch 2, and then the next most interesting thing in this direct. More information on Pokemon Champions. It connects with your Pokemon home, or you could recruit Pokemon from within the app. I'm worried about how much time or money it'll take to get enough points to recruit all the Pokemon you'll want. It's also releasing in 2026, and I was positive this would be ready by now. Slight bummer. The last and final shebang was more information on Pokemon Legends ZA, a game that I am very excited for. The combat looks very good, and you can tell they were running this on a Switch 2, evident by the Switch 2 logo. But it looks nice. We learned a little bit about Team MZ, our little crew that tries to keep Lumio safe. We also get to see some more gameplay I am very excited for. Battling seems especially fun since our Pokemon are moving and we're alongside them shouting commands. We get a look at Kubo, I think I'm pronouncing that right, who's a leader over a crime syndicate, and this is great. We need more angry crime lords in our Pokemon games. I love seeing more customization and fashion options too. This makes sense because we're in France, and it's the year 2025. But seriously, fashion in this game is going to go hard. We get a look at some other NPCs, find out we can also help with side quests, and then we learn that Pokemon can Mega Evolve in the wild. Really cool. They couldn't just leave us alone with that and teased a brand new Mega Evolution with Mega Dragonite. He sure has wings on his head now. Someone in my Discord also brought up the naming convention for a Mega Evolution and the item ending in "ite," so this would be Dragonite-ite, and I think that's funny. We get our release date at long last. I will be playing this game day 1 on October 16th. Was the Pokemon Presents bad? I honestly wasn't expecting much since we needed a date for this game, and I knew that the Pokemon Company didn't want to trample on the hype. No Gen 10 tease, and I think that's for the best. I'm positive we'll see it next year. Probably at the February Pokemon Presents they usually do. I also really liked the theme park announcement and the Aardman Animations collaboration, so it wasn't a complete crapshoot. If you enjoyed this little video, consider subscribing. I upload weekly about games I enjoy and my thoughts on them. Also, I'm holding a t-shirt contest for a future merch launch. It'll include 3 winners that'll each earn $125 real dollars. If you're an artist or know of any that you'd love to see make a tri-shirt, send them to the Discord. This can help pay for your crippling TCG addiction. The contest ends on July 31st, so almost a week away. Huge thanks to my patrons who support me here on YouTube and on Patreon. You guys are helping me get one step closer to my dream of doing YouTube full-time. If you want to support a small creator like me, I'd really appreciate it. Links to my Patreon, YouTube memberships, and Discord server are all in the description down below. If you want to know what I think about the future of Pokemon, click the video that'll pop up. Thanks for watching, I appreciate you being here, and as always,
thank you for all your support!